Welcome and or welcome back to my channel. I'm Hannah Blackwell and I have brought to you today finally part 4 of my big birthday book haul. I'm just excited to get these finished and hauled and on my shelves. I'm even thinking of doing a bookshelf tour, maybe. Now that I'm on this book buying ban and I'm not going to be adding anything else to my bookshelves, I might be able to do that. I'm excited to finally get these books organized and onto my shelves. I'm very excited. Very thankful for all the gifts I was given for my birthday by my lovely friends and family. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone here, everyone who has watched my videos, liked, commented, participated in the Hideaway Discord, or is just like a silent viewer. That's amazing too. Just that you choose to spend what little off time or downtime that you have watching or listening to my videos just means so much. It means the world to me. So thank you, because you have definitely been part of what has made my birthday month so magnificent. So thank you. And I'm just excited to get this book haul just done. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you do so. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know, are you taking part in my book buying banathon? If you don't know what my book buying banathon is, check out part 3 of this book haul. All of the parts of this book haul are linked down below. So part 1, 2, and 3, that's all down there. But all of the information on the book buying banathon is in part 3 of this book haul. All of my social media also is linked down below in the description if you want to follow me on Goodreads, Instagram, and Twitter, or have the link to the Hideaway Discord that I run with my good friend Maggie. With all of that out of the way, let's finish this book haul out strong. I don't know how many books I have. I have a box of books and like a half a bag of books. I'm not going to pick any of these things up to show you because based on the last video, I know that there's the possibility of things breaking. I have 2 bags like this that's how many books. I just don't want to drop any more books all over my feet. I'm good. Thank you. Let's get into this haul. I think it's around 30 or 40 books here we have to talk about. I'm going to go quick, y'all. I'm going to go quick. I've had to bulk film, so let's do this. Okay, so most of these books I have here today are going to be historical romance, but I am going to start this out with a couple of fantasy romance. And there could be some fantasy romance or paranormal romance mixed in, but I'm pretty sure the rest of this is historical. So first, starting out is a gift from my lovely friend Jess from Honest Fiction. She got me to bleed a Crystal Bloom, which I so appreciate. This is the book pick for my Spelled by Romance book club. This is going to be the book for August. It's the first month of this book club, a brand new book club. I'm really excited. I have some great co-hosts. I've got Tori from Tori Between Pages and Maggie from Maggie's Books and Stuff. And we're going to have reading sprints for this. I'm pumped for those. I think that's going to be the second weekend in August. The date and information for those reading sprints is going to be down below in the description along with the Hideaway link so you can chat with everyone. All of this spoilery chat for this book is going to be in the Discord. So I'm excited. This is a Rapunzel retelling that I know Jess adored. I don't know anything about it other than this girl is kind of like held captive in this tower. I guess her captor takes a drop of blood every day. I don't know what that's about, but I'm interested to find out. Next, I have A Touch of Stone and Snow. This is the second book in the series, A Gathering of Dragons series by Mila Vane. This is a historical fantasy romance series inspired by medieval UK or maybe Norse medieval. I'm not sure, but that area basically. I don't know, but medieval. And I'm excited. I loved the first book in this series, but this is going to be following a different couple, and I adored the first book. So this is going to be great. I'm really excited for this. I thought the world building was amazing in this, and I loved the historical fantasy elements and the romance. I thought the banter was really good in the first book, so I'm excited to see what she does with these other characters. It looks like this is following Lysanne and Cothan or Cothan. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's get into these historicals. I have some historical romance and then I also have Gothic historical romance too. So first up is Eugenia Price's Before the Darkness Falls. And it's got a little bit of a picture on the back too. But I thought that the cover was beautiful, and the people and the flower are all embossed, which is very nice. This is Southern historical romance set in 1842, so Civil War era. So I am excited. I'm hoping any representation is done well. It kind of makes me nervous reading like Southern historicals, but at the same time, I'm really interested in them. Like I live in the South, and my mom's from the South, but at the same time, like you never know what you're going to get with representation, so it makes me nervous for sure. But I'm interested. I'm definitely interested to read this one. Next, I have Connie Mason's The Lion's Bride. That's the cover, and that's the step back. And this is, I don't know if you got a good picture of that, but that's the step back. It's pretty. And this is medieval, and it's set in Normandy. So that really interests me because when I lived in France, I did really enjoy going to Bretagne and Normandy. And it was definitely my favorite region in France. And so I'm very interested in this one. The next one is another medieval, and this is Teresa Medeiros' Lady of Conquest. And it has a little bit, that's like a mini picture of the step back. And this is medieval, and it's set in Ireland, I believe. Yeah, it's an Irish romance, and I've heard good things about Teresa Medeiros, so very intrigued. Next, I have Yesterday's Promise. The cover is why I bought this. It was a definite cover buy. And look at the horse on the back. Beautiful. I don't know what this is about. I'm pretty sure it's set in America, maybe a Western, because there are cacti on the back. So I'm imagining this is a Western. Okay, let's talk about some Gothic romances. I am excited for fall, and something about this fall makes me want to read Gothic, both like modern Gothic fantasy romance or modern Gothic romance, like dark romance that's got Gothic vibes. Phantom of the Opera retellings, or historical Gothic. So I have picked up a few here. So I've got Sky Cameron right here, and this is by Phyllis A. Whitney. I'm really into the Gothic historical covers. But yeah, I don't know anything basically about any of these. Except for maybe one, I don't know. This one's Snowfire by Phyllis A. Whitney. I love this cover so much. And yes, I want to read this in like maybe when fall like goes into winter, like November maybe. I don't know. But it's going to be like a wintry romantic suspense Gothic romance. So I have Victoria Holt's Silk Vendetta. I don't know anything about this one, but definitely another Gothic. And then I got this cover of Wuthering Heights. I own a copy of Wuthering Heights, and I want to read it. I've never read it, but basically original Gothic, right? And I just really liked this cover, so I just picked it up. It was at that sale at Second and Charles. And then finally, I was able to snag a really high quality copy of This Other Eden. Now, this book, I mean, some people sell this for over $100 for a really good quality copy, but this is a Gothic romance, and it actually is a wraparound. Like, it's got the close-up of the couple, and that is just honestly breathtaking. This is beautiful. This is a historical Hellions pick for October. And I'll have their Instagram linked down below. Like oh my god, even the summary is so Gothic sounding. Since time out of memory, Eden Castle has ridden the storm-swept Devon cliffs like a ghostly figurehead on a ship of the damned. He was the last lord of Eden Castle. Thomas Eden, a man of brooding desire and sudden passion. She was his servant girl. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be like, how am I gonna wait till October for this? Okay, so now I have some that you guys have seen me hauling a good amount from these authors. So this is Lorraine Heath, Just Wicked Enough. I don't know what series that's in. And then I have Sandra Hell, Viking Heat. She writes a lot of Viking romances. Then I have Heather Grothus, The Highlander. I think that these ones might have come in one of my like free boxes. Or not free boxes, but I mean one of my mystery boxes. I have Keeper of the Heart here. That is The Step Back. This is by Joanna Lindsey, helping me complete my Joanna Lindsey collection. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I think I'm going to have to like fix it, but I received this copy of Mary Stewart's 9 Coaches Waiting, which is another Gothic. But the cover is like detached here. So it came detached. I'm thinking I'm just going to try to fix it myself. It wasn't like super expensive or anything, so I think I'm just going to try to fix it myself. This is A Strange Terror Coiled in the Shadows. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm going to try to fix that one myself. Another Joanna Lindsey. I actually already own this one. So if I do a giveaway, this would be in there. But this is a Highlander romance. This is Lisa Kleypas's Devil in Spring. That's the Step Back. I've talked about this before. I'm not a huge fan of the covers in that series. I have another Teresa Medeiros, After Midnight. This came, I think, in the mystery box that I got from eBay, the second one. That is the back. And this is actually a historical vampire romance. So this is a historical paranormal romance. Pretty cool. I forgot I had this. Should I add this to my TBR for August? I don't know. That's a whole like series with vampires, a historical. Virginia Henley, Wild Hearts. I have been wanting to collect some Virginia Henley, and I don't know anything about this one. I have Connie Mason's Viking Warrior. Next I have Lorraine Heath's The Counterfeit Scandal, or sorry, The Counterfeit Scoundrel. I don't know anything about this, but I have been collecting Lorraine Heath, but this came in that mystery box. I also have Heather Graham and One More Gray. And this is the Step Back. Gorgeous. And I think that this is a Southern American series. And I'm going to have the seller linked down below in the description because they were amazing. They literally did everything I asked for them for this mystery box. I was fairly specific. I named certain authors and then certain types of books like Vikings. That's why you saw me haul a few Viking books. And then I did request Heather Graham. And this is the other book in the same trilogy. And the Step Back. The Step Back is really cool in this one. It is a full with even a flap. And it's gorgeous. I think the series is maybe like Civil War era. I'm not sure. Last from this box, I've got 5 more. They were all from the box that I got from the same seller. I have I don't know. Danegeld? But I think it's a Viking romance. England's Dark Ages. Yeah, the Saxons and the Vikings. Okay. It is a medieval Viking romance. And then I have Lisa Kleypas's Suddenly You. I'm really excited for this. This is a very well-known standalone historical. I think it's a standalone, but I do not have the Step Back for this one, which is really sad, but I'm excited to have it nonetheless. This lovely book is a medieval romance, and this is Lois Grayman's The Princess Masquerade, and it looks like it's Irish, maybe, because the heroine's name is O'Shea. And it sounds like she's a thief and he's a viscount. That sounds like this is going to be a fun one. So, pretty. Maybe it is not medieval. I'm not sure, but it's gorgeous. I also got a Harlequin. This is called The Captive, and I think it might be a pirate romance. The back says, what's a little bondage between enemies? Oh, it's a Viking romance. Okay. So a short little Viking romance, fun. And then I have Susan Enoch's It's Getting Scott in here, which is a Highlander romance. So it's all, I requested medieval, Highlander, and Viking. So Yeah, they did really good. They gave me a lot of medieval books and Viking books and Highlander books. I got some Heather Graham, which I asked for, some Virginia Henley, some Lorraine Heath, some Lisa Kleypas. So they did really, really well. So once again, I'll have their link below. This is not affiliated or anything like that. Okay, guys, this is like the last, I don't know, maybe 15 or so books in this 4-part book haul. We are getting so close to the end. Okay, so I have Mary Ballow's First Comes Marriage, and this is a Regency romance by Mary Ballow, obviously. I have a few of her books, and I know that Crystal really enjoys her, and I do have very similar taste, I feel like, to Crystal in a lot of ways. So if you like my channel, go check her out. I'll have her channel linked down below. So I'm really interested to try some Mary Ballow. And then I have a couple of gifts from a family member. I have the second and third book in Beverly Jenkins' Destiny series. I already own the first book, so the second one is Destiny's Surrender, and this is about a sex worker. And then we also have Destiny's Captive, and that's a pirate romance. So really excited for those. Excited to own that whole series. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty excited about that. And now this is me realizing that the first book in that series, I think it's called Destiny's Embrace, was supposed to be on my TBR for August, and I don't remember if I added it, like if I filmed that it was on my TBR, because yeah, it's still on the shelf, so I definitely did not, but that was supposed to be on my TBR. Okay, oh well. I'm also hopefully going to be reading that in August. And then I have Ransom by Julie Garwood. This is not like a special cover. It's like a pretty modern one. It's actually a really pretty modern cover though. But this is Scottish and medieval, I believe. Yes, it looks like it's Scottish. So really pretty, really excited. I've heard her Scottish Highlander romances are amazing. Okay, so I also have here In Bed with a Highlander. This is the first book in this series. I adored the first 2 books in the series. I gave them both 5 stars, and I read each one in a day. And then I started the third one, and honestly, I got 50% of the way through. That brother is just an ass, and I couldn't get through it. Like, he wasn't redeemable to me. But I adored the first 2 books in the series. So if you're looking for a good Highlander romance, I definitely recommend Maya Banks. Kate Bateman, The Princess and the Rogue is my next one. It's a Bow Street Bachelor book. And I don't know anything about it. I know I want to try that series, and I saw it, so I got it. And then the next one is Jude Deveraux, Days of Gold. This is set in 1766, and it looks, and I think it might be Scottish. I'm pretty sure this is a Scottish romance. Okay, the next I have is Lorraine Heath, Surrender to the Devil. I have Lorraine Heath's The Duchess Hunt. I need to start reading Lorraine Heath because I keep collecting her books and not reading any. And then I have Karen Hawkins, Her Officer and Gentleman. And let me show you the freaking gorgeous step back. Like, seriously, gorgeous. I have Karen Hawkins and The Bride Wore Plaid. And this is a Highlander romance. And a really pretty one. The step back, I mean, is gorgeous. My second to last book I'm hauling for you is Anna Campbell's A Scoundrel by Moonlight. And I know that Maggie really likes Anna Campbell, so I've been collecting some of her books to try her out. And are you ready for my last book of this 4-part book haul? Because I have it right here. Connie Brockway's My Dearest Enemy. And that's the front. And it's got a really pretty step back. And I don't know anything about this one at all. I think this is just like a Regency, but I could be totally wrong. So there you have it. That's it. Those are my, I don't even know how many books were in this book haul total. And I guess one of you can tell me if you want to let me know. I'm not going to. I'm not going to count them, but that's it. Those are all the books I have hauled. That's everything that I have gotten in the last 4 months or so, plus everything that I received and bought for my birthday. A lot of these, please keep in mind, were done at bought used at sales. So they were both really cheap already, and then there were sales put on top of them. Or I got in mystery boxes where I spent like $25 for 20 books. So I'm not spending a ton of money. It's just a lot of books, especially the historical romance are, you know, they're really cheap if you get them used, especially some of them obviously are a little bit more if you want to buy something that's a bit more rare in really good condition. But yeah, this is it. That was all of the books. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to have all the other parts of this book haul down below in the description if you want to watch those. If you like this video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. All of my social media is linked down below in the description, including my Goodreads, Instagram, Twitter, and the link to me and Maggie's Discord, The Hideaway. Please comment down below. If you know how many books I hauled, let me know. And let me know too if you've read any of these and which ones I should prioritize. Until next time, fellow readers, keep reading and living your best life.
Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.